They call me Squirrel.
What's going on, Squirrel Squad? It's your boy, the Squirrel, and as promised, I found some more Tommy Cooper stuff. A bunch of people sent me the Tommy Cooper archive stuff. I was able to piece through it here. Hopefully this will all go through nice and easy with copyright stuff. So I'm going to break these up. This is the Tommy Cooper Hour. This is episode 1. I think there's like 8 or 9 of these. I'm going to break them up into pieces. So this one here is going to be the first piece of episode 1. As promised, if you look at the calendar, today is Tuesday. It's Tommy Cooper Tuesday, folks. I'm going to do one of these each Tuesday. I might just stick another one random out in the week, But every Tuesday until we run out of material, I'm going to throw you a Tommy Cooper. Just like the Four Ronnies Friday, we got Tommy Cooper Tuesday. Are you ready for this?
Fella goes to the psychiatrist. He says, Doctor, he says, I keep thinking I'm a tin of biscuits. And today, I feel dry and flaky. The doctor says, say no more, you crackers.
This fellow went to the doctor's, and he walked in like that. I could have been like that, but I think it was like that. And he walked in, see, and he said, Doctor, he said, I think I'm going to die. The doctor said, don't be stupid. You live to your 80. The fellow's about 80 now. He said, here, I want to tell you. Hey, bro, just like that. There's a fella with a glass eye, and he gets on a bus, just like that. And all of a sudden, he takes his glass eye out and starts bouncing it up and down. Just like that, up and down, up and down. The conductor walks over to him, he said, here. He said, what do you keep doing that for? He said, well, I want to see if there's any seats upstairs.
I was standing at this corner, like that. No, it was like that. And I just crocodile. Sure. I just crocodile like that. Like that. I was like that, and the crocodile was like that. And there was this woman, she was standing like that, and she said, excuse me, but what about your crocodile?
The first three guys kind of sounded a little bit like him. This guy, I don't know, he's a little off. A little off.
Why don't you take it to the zoo? I says, I took him there. He didn't like that, so I'm taking other pictures.
There he is.
Right. You four, absolutely lovely, super duper, you're all in. Sorry, dear, you won't do at all. Try the BBC.
Oh, this is great. Dear crew of the BBC, they block all my stuff.
Thank you.
Nice and clear. I like this so much better.
Thank you. Good evening. Ever got time for more? I shall now produce from this empty cloth 4 live ducks. Oh! They got away again. Look, see that? This one's just the same look. Here's a little trick I'd like to show you now. It's a very famous egg and bag trick. Here's the egg, here's the bag. My teeth itch. I went to the dentist, he said my teeth are all right, but my gum's got to come out. And I said, he looked at me, and I said, I got a terrible pain just up there. See? And up there it was. So he said, I'll tell you what I do. I said, what's that? Because he spoke to me. And I said, I got a pain up there. He said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll x-ray it. So you get these little tiny x-rays like that, a little small one like that. And you put it up there like that, and you hold it there like that. And I'm sitting there like that. And they bring this x-ray machine in, see? And it, like there. And it went, just like that. And he took it out and he looked at it And he said, no wonder it hurts. You got a finger poked up there. Egg bag, egg. Dude, as I was waiting to go in to see him, the same dentist, and I was sitting reading the magazines. Wasn't it awful about that Titanic? Another saying will vanish in front of your very eyes. And
He's nuts.
Oh, my feet are killing me. They are, every night when I'm lying in bed, they get me round the throat like that, trying to straighten. Now, I want you to watch me very, very closely.
Oh, my gosh.
And if you see any suspicious moves, don't say anything. This egg will vanish in front of your very eyes, and you won't have the slightest clue where it's gone. And yet, on the other hand, I got 4 fingers and a thumb. Oh, dear. Look, vanish in front of your right. You have the slightest clue where it's gone, haven't you? Hey, where? Under my arm? No. Another one? No, look at that there. Look at that. This one? No, look at that. Hi, how's that?
I did that one before, so that's good.
And you put your hand inside the bag, and you bring the egg out to a thunderous applause. It's not my night, is it? I've always been unlucky. I had a rocket horse once, and it died. I've got a cigarette lighter that won't go out. I've got a cigarette lighter that won't go out. So,
didn't hit well the first time.
Look at that, I'm leaking. So I went to this doctor, and I said, it hurts me when I do that. He said, well, don't do it. Yeah, I had a meal last night. I ordered everything in French to surprise everybody. It was a Chinese restaurant. And I said to this Chinese waiter, I said, look, this chicken I got here is cold. He said, well, sure, but he's been dead 2 weeks. I said, not only that, I said it twice. I said, he's got one leg shorter than the other. He said, what do you want to do, eat it or dance with it? I said, forget the chicken. It's making me giggle now. I said, forget the chicken. I said, give me a lobster. So he brought the lobster. I looked at it. I said, just a minute. I said, just a minute, I said. I said, you only got one claw. He's always been in a fight. I said, well, give me the winner. Oh, thank you.
That was good. You're the winner.
Thank you.
A lot more comedy on this one.
God,
That's
what a lovely audience. A sit ovation. And I said, oh, got something in my eye. It's my finger. So I said to this chap, what happened then? So I said to this Chinese waiter, I said, excuse me, and he said, yeah. Look at that, impressions as well. I said, tell me something. I said, are there any Chinese Jews? He said, I don't know, go find out. So he went and he came back, he said, no. There's only apple juice, pineapple juice, and orange juice.
Oh, boy. That's what can be allowed nowadays, Tommy.
So I said to this Chinese waiter behind the counter, see? I said, excuse me, and he said, yeah? Could have been the same one. Well, he could have walked round, couldn't he? I said, have you got frog's legs? And he said, yes. I said, well, hot with a kind of get me a cheese sandwich. My boy said to me today, he said, what do you call a gorilla that's got a banana in each ear? And I said, what do you call a gorilla that's got a banana in each ear? He said, anything you like, you can't hear you. The very famous vanishing one. There's a white tip here and a white tip there. Now, the reason for the white tips is to separate the ends from the centre. I get worse. Look, he clicks on my hand, look at that. It can't fall down. Got my finger there. A solid one. Will vanish in front of your very eyes.
This fucking breaks it. Fuck it. On the ground with it, who cares?
Here's a quick joke. What was it? Oh, yes. There was in the jungle, and there was a hyena. You know, a hyena. And he's talking to this monkey. And he said to this monkey, he said, you see that little passage, that little thing down there, a little narrow? He said, just down there. He said, you see those big clump of trees and bushes? And this monkey said, yes. He said, well, I go home that way every night. He said, I don't have to. But, you know, it's a short cut for me. I go home. He said, but every time I get to that bunch of trees there, he said, this lion jumps out and throws me all over the place. He said, I don't know why you picked on me. All the time he keeps throwing me about, bash me about. He said, and then he goes. You know, he thinks it's funny, you know what I mean? So, this monkey said, I know what you mean. He said, well, I tell you what. He said, I'll come home with you tonight. You know, he said, to protect you. So he said, would you? He said, yes. So they shook hands on it. Nothing in writing, just shake it. They shook it. And they started to walk down towards these clump of trees. See? I can't help laughing, I know what's coming next. And he got down to this clump of trees, and he was just going to turn like that, and this lion jumped out and got this hyena and went boom, boom, boom. And this monkey went right up the tree and left him there, looking at him like that. And he was looking at him like that. And all of a sudden, this lion went boom, boom, and left this hyena on his back like that. He may have been like that, no, he's like that. And then the monkey came down and was standing beside him. And this hyena's like that. And he looks up to this monkey, he said, what happened? He said, I thought you were going to help me. He said, well, I was, he said, but when I looked down, he said, you were laughing so much, I thought you were winning.
All right, guys. I think we're going to stop there, that applause. And we're going to wrap up this first Tommy Cooper from the Tommy Cooper Hour. If we do it this way and get about this many segments, we'll probably get like 4 of them out of here. But don't want to make this too long, but definitely wanted to enjoy it. This is mostly comedy, which is, I think he's funny. He's obviously funny. I understand the whole thing that people talk about, how like, I've heard people talk about how like he's come on stage and walked around for 5 minutes and not said a word and everybody's just dying. Or how like somebody was saying that they were in a club and all the lights went out and he was just kind of like walking around the club and in the dark and everyone was just losing their mind, you know, or you know, of course the horrible day that we lost Tommy Cooper and how he died on stage and everyone laughed at him because this is how he always was. He just was such a practical joker and so funny all the time. So his jokes are fun. I'm glad to be able to enjoy some of his comedy. They're really funny. You know, they're cute little jokes that Gorilla one I'm going to use with the little squirrels tomorrow morning breakfast. They're going to love it. But here we go, guys. This is some Tommy Cooper, Little Tommy Cooper Tuesday, first installment. Here we go. I'll see you again next Tuesday with some more Tommy Cooper, and maybe even something in between, something before that. We'll see. But until next time, guys, I appreciate you being here. If you're new, we do all kinds of weird shit. Hang out, hit the subscription button. Till next time. Squirrel out.
I really hate your fucking guts, and I'd like to give